We're back with another ridiculous car boot haul on the retro theme. So literally hot off the press this morning. I've only just returned. And yeah, we've got a Super Nintendo haul. All Japanese, but that's not too much of a problem because if you've got original SNES and converter, or if you've got an analog Super NT, that should be able to play Japanese carts straight out of the box or out of the machine, or pick another kind of phrase that would be more suitable. Some of these, with a bit of deduction from Google, we can work out. I think this is Yoshi's Island. No idea what this is. But there's absolutely stacks of these. And I do think there's some heavy hitters here. Pretty sure that's got to be Ghouls and Ghosts, surely. Bit of a giveaway with Capcom. The classic Tetris 3. Super Tetris 3. Can't remember what these little people are called. What game's this? It is Konami. My memory evades me because I'm old and I'm granddad. Indie Champ. I'm sure that's got to be some kind of Fatal Fury special. SNK, bit of a clue. All in pretty good nick. Some are really yellowed. They might come up. No idea what that is. Rockman or Mega Man Soccer, that is. Capcom. The classic original Space Invaders. Super F1 Hero. Yeah, classic Street Fighter 2. The something. No idea. That Zelda Link to the Past. Oh, that's a good one. Now, if that was English, that would be worth an absolute stack of money. Probably goes for about tenner, Japanese cart. Again, don't see these out in the wild. I think the last time I got SNES games like this must have been about 20 years ago. Squaresoft, not quite sure what that is. Final Fantasy, not got the time for any of this stuff. Not going to be able to read it anyway. Dragon Ball Z. Bit of Mario Paint. Classic Bomberman. More Street Fighter. It goes on. More of those people again. Kirby something or other. Not sure. Not sure. 24 cartridges though. 24. For 75 quid. Which does seem a lot. Chat threw in Dynasty Warriors 6. Not even played Dynasty Warriors 1. Probably just a generic beat 'em up. But yeah, he threw that in. So 24 carts. Not tested yet. So we're talking just a fraction over 3 quid a cartridge. Probably not going to keep them all. Of course I'm not going to. Might keep some for display. I'll run them through my Super NT, see if they all work. Might be a bit of resale, might be a bit of trade value for other stuff. Who knows? And then to keep the retro theme, original Xbox buying Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, which I think I do already have on PS2, but I don't remember that version having Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, so that will be interesting. And yeah, that was all boxed complete. That was only £6. Knocked him down on that. And then bizarrely, first sighting in the wild of a handheld device. Well, yeah, from Anbernic. Got far too many of these. But this one, the RG35XX-H. Horizontal, I think that stands for. Probably can't see it too well, but yeah, it's preloaded with stuff. Random selection. It's got a really nice 4:3 screen, this has. Really nice. And yeah, let's just try something at random. 32 gig and a 64 gig card preloaded. Yeah, nice form factor. So it is kind of preloaded with stuff. I'll probably tinker around with it though. Don't like these bezels too much, so I'll remove those. But yeah, you don't often see these in the wild. Well, as I say, first time I've seen one. But yeah, and this one, well, he wanted 55 quid, which is probably about what you could get them for, but in the end, 40 quid. With a case, with a generic lead. But yeah, in really nice nick though. Barely used, I would say. So yeah, just want to add to the hundreds that I've got. I should probably sell a few, but let's face it, that ain't going to happen, is it? And that has been Grandad's Grabs.